o'clock Eastern. It's 7 o'clock Mountain. It's 6 o'clock Western. Come on down. Time to make big boom boom. Who's in my house? Give me some love. Give me something, man. I got the Lone Ranger. We're on it. Hello, Kathy. Come go. Give it up for Kathy. I love you, Kathy. Come see me. We got a lot of work to do tonight. Oh, yeah. Shannon Woosley's in. Shannon, get the damn monkey off the freaking bus, Shannon. Kenzie Richmond, how you doing, girl? Come and help me make some big boom boom. Kenzie, come and help me. Lead the charge. Billy Z, he's in the house. Give it up for Billy. Yeah, come help me. We got a big show tonight, gang. Danielle McPherson, good evening, top 20. Come on. Let's go. Come on in now. Rachel, come here. Oh, Rachel's here to make me big boom boom too, Ray. Come help me. Come on and help me. Yeah, it's the time to go to work. They're doing enough of this monologue. We got a lot of work to do tonight, you guys. Haley, give it up for Haley. She's good. Help me. Lead the charge. Hail. Julie, Lara, are you kidding me? Julie's here to help me lead the charge. Julie, good to see you. Julie, am I going to see you at Symposium, Jules? Watching while a client processes. Are you kidding me, Brandy? You're making money. All right, we got to go to work, you guys. Time to go to work. All right, let's go to work. We can't be screwing around all night. We got a lot of work to do. Welcome to MCFB Live number 45. Can you believe it? We've been hanging around for 45 episodes. What's up, MC? What's up, Jonathan? Come to see me. Lonnie, good to see you again. This one is a special one. Special. They're all special, right? This one is becoming, the operative word, Billy, is a Generation X, as in 30-something, 40-something, just inside of 50-something. So if you're in your second or third decade, you're going to love tonight's program because it's becoming a Gen X digital / social media / hair ninja making big boom boom. Nate, you here? Okay, man, let's go to work. I got a special guest. She is a Gen Xer, 36-year-old. I just love her. Evie Lisa Cardano from Salon, Nathaniel Summit Salon in Meriden, Connecticut. She's a new top 20. Generation X, level 4 AA. If you're Summit, you know what that means. If you're not Summit, you don't know what that means. That's why you got to be talking to, who you got to be talking to? You got to be talking to the Salon Centrics. You got to be talking to State. You got to be talking about RDA, about coming to the Summit, because these Summit people, they're breaking into new levels of income, I'm telling you. Anyway, Evie is a Gen X level 4 AA hair digital social media ninja, and what makes her special, what earns the right for her. And before we get into that, if you're new tonight, welcome. You're probably back there going, who in the hell are these people, right, Patty? Who are these people making big boom boom on FB? Well, we've been hanging out for 45 episodes, and if you want to catch up to us, all you need to do is get your little butt on summitsalon.com/MCLive. And you will see all of the episodes. I'd suggest starting at about episode 20, 21, 22. We're really starting to warm up. And everyone we do is freaking off the charts, right, gang? Tell them. Big time off the charts. Now, it's really going to help you out if you've got our Summit tracking app. No, I'm not going to demonstrate that tonight. I'm going to do that on Monday night. And I've got some prior episodes where I demonstrate how to use the app. And then you're going to want to get on summitsalon.com to get yourself a planner, because we are now using the planner to find openings in the book to fill with social media best practices. Right, Rachel? Tell them, Rach. Susie, you know. Suzanne Renee Shepard, you know we use this to fill up the gaps by social media. So you're going to need that. And then the official textbook with all scripts guests is over the top. So much for my shameless plugs. Do me a favor, get on summitsalon.com. Buy this stuff, because the more of this you buy, I'll tell you, people continue to fund this, and this has been a good ride. Anyway, let's go to work. I want to get back to my buddy Evie. Evie Lee Cardona, Salon, Nathaniel, as I said, new top 20, and new top 20, you're going to see Gen X, level 4 AA, hair digital, social media ninja, Shannon Woosley. I know it's amazing stuff, isn't it, Shannon? Here's what makes Evie Lee special to me. That in 2014, Evie did 50 grand W-2 gratuities. Now, some of you do more than that, but can you do it in a 20-hour week? Can you make that kind of big boom boom in 20 hours? And then in 2015, in the same 20-hour week, Evie gets it to 60 grand. I mean, think about that, $60,000. I was just interviewed yesterday by American Salon, and I made this outlandish statement that 80% of the people in this business, hairdressers, will go through a 30-year career and never experience a $60,000 a year. Evie did it in 2015, working 20 hours a week. I think that's a round of applause. Why are you not giving her applause? Oh, so Rachel, this is your goal in 2016, 15, for 2017? Well, here's what Evie did in 2016. She just finished this year, 70,000. So 3 years consecutive, blew up her income by 10 grand a year, which is a $200 a week raise. I just love this girl. That's what and she's 36 years old, well into her second decade behind the chair. If she can learn digital, social media to blow up her income inside of a 20-hour week, you can too. It's about making big boom boom. What else do I want to know about Evie? As I said, she's 36, Gen X. Now, I'm going to get her talking about color certification tonight because that's a real big deal. Let me take a swig. Hey, Barbie, good to see you. Thanks for coming and helping me make big boom boom. She's a Redken certified colorist. Her haircut price, $55, level 4A. But what blows my mind is her average ticket is $125. Can you imagine that, Patty? Yeah, that is big boom boom, baby. And when you really look at that, she's got an average ticket that's 2.5 times her haircut, which tells me she's a freaking Bali Lama. She's Redken certified colors. She's coloring anything that moves. If it moves, she's putting hair color on it. When she holds up her fingernails, you can see there's color stains on her fingernails. That's how much hair she colors. She's on Instagram. I'm going to want her to focus on Instagram tonight because I think that's where a lot of the juice is. She has 341 followers. If you go, I'm going to take you to her page in a second. But what makes her unique is 70% of her clients. She's probably got in an 8-week cycle, I don't know, 300 clients, and what is that? 250 of them are part of that 341. That's why anytime she's posting, and she's got obsessive compulsive posting disorder. I mean, this girl is posting almost on a daily basis. She got on Instagram in 2014 and was putzing with it, kind of playing with it, getting used to it. Something happened to her in January 2016. She says, I see this is where it's going. She jumped on it big time, flipped her personal page to a business page because she was watching one of my episodes. Her referrals skyrocketed. When I get her on here, I'm going to call her on Facebook Messenger in a minute or so. I'm going to get her to talk about how she's using picture taking now is as much about her guest handling, Rachel, as posting is to social media. I think you're going to find that to be interesting. She also works with 2 associates, and guess what? In addition to educating her associates on serving guests and helping her to support her color work, and she's also got her associates now. Part of her social media best practices, taking pictures of her clients. Michael, why are you telling me this? Because I want to take all the excuses away from you that you're too damn busy to do this if you're a 4A, 4AA. And then last but not least, I'm going to ask her to talk about how she's using her Instagram page and her photo album on her mobile device as her lookbook. So let's go take a peek. I'm going to take you now to her. I'm going to take you now to her actual page in Instagram. Let me go there now. I'm going to call it up on my phone. Here it is, right here. Here it is. It'll pull it up. See, I got the technology down so that we can all have fun. So this is my mobile, right here, and I'm going to hit my Instagram, and then I'm going to bring her page up so that you can see how beautiful her work is. There she is, right there. Ivy, Master Stylist. Ivy Lease, Master Stylist, if you want to look her up. She works at Salon Nathaniel. Again, she's got a contact button, which means it's a business page. Just for kicks and giggles, we'll call the salon. I'll leave a message on her voicemail. But look at this work, the hair. It's absolutely, this is why I'm going to want her to talk about why you need to get all over certification readiness training. So many of you are certified, but the hair here is beautiful. And this is all $200 ticket, $250 ticket hair. So what I'm going to do before I call her, so that you can see how it works, I'm going to hit, because some of you are joining us, when you flip your friend page into a business page, you get a contact button. Look real closely now, because when your clients go to your page, clients that have not booked with you, or you've got your clients' friends that are seeing your page. For every client that you get to follow you on Instagram, there's 300 of their friends that follow them, and some of their friends are going to see your work. So you can see this work here is just extraordinary. I mean, it goes on and on and on. And so if I'm a prospective guest, a referral, I can go here, and I don't have to go to my phone and call the salon on my phone. No, that's archaic. That's called how to be a social media Neanderthal. No way, Skippy. I am going to go right to her page right here, and I'm going to touch the contact button, and look what happens. Pop-up comes. I can call the salon. I'm calling it right now, and you can see, I don't know what I'm going to get. I'll put it so that, here you go. See it? Here. You hear it? See that? Look at this. New Year's goal, learn to help my team. Yep, here it is. Look at it. I wonder if anyone's going to answer. See, it's like 9 o'clock in East Coast time, so I'll probably get I might get the voicemail. If I get the voicemail, I'll make an appointment with her for tomorrow. No, I don't want to no-show her, though. Salon must be closed down, so I don't want to waste any more time. I'm going to give it one more ring, and then I'm going to let it go. No, it keeps ringing. Their VM must not be on. So Salon Nathaniel, they'll fix that. So you can see, though, that I could get right to the salon to make the appointment. So let's call Ivy now. And the way we're going to call her, I'm going to get her on. We're going to FaceTime her so we can chat with her. Now, I found a new feature. I'm going to bring you to, how many of you use Facebook Messenger? This one right here. This here. If you touch this, and I'm going to go to, I've got Ivy Lee, she follows, I message her back and forth. This little icon here, I can pull her up on my icon and video conference. It's coming now. Here it comes. Here, see, let's see. See it? There she is! She's here! Give it up for Evie! Oh, thanks for joining us tonight. Did you hear me bragging on you? Did you hear me brag? Okay. Well, listen, I don't want to make any haste. I want to get right down to business, Evie. So I want to start, if it's okay with you, about this whole idea of how big a difference does certification make? Because I know that you're really a strong advocate of taking certification training and doing that. So when you got certified, what could you do after that in terms of guest handling and making money that you couldn't do before?
Well, I always had good consultation with my guests, but after the color certification, it just gave me more of the confidence to have the appropriate more of a customized consultation for each guest. It made a big difference in making their appointments. Typically, if they were to come in for 6 weeks, but then they received a color that received, and they did more of a fashion color, and they needed to do a refresher in 2 weeks, I would make their appointment in 2 weeks for a refresher, and then we would still keep their 6 weeks. So keeping in mind that I altered their needs for the color that they were getting at the time, and typically I would have just said, we'll see you in 6 weeks, but confidence in the products that they take home, and the confidence in just doing a great consultation for hair coloring.
I love it. So I'm going to paraphrase for the group because what you said was so profoundly important, that the process of taking certification readiness training, getting certified, took your consultations up. It took up your retail. It took up your rebooks. It gave you the confidence. You could talk with much greater certainty, and that made it really, really cool. Yeah?
Yes.
Now, the other question I want to have, because there's a whole bunch of hairdressers out there, right, gang, that are afraid to do this because they're afraid. They've heard that you take it, you fail, you feel really, really bad, you feel like a loser. So how did you get over your fear of failing?
So, yes, I had the same exact feelings. I was wanting to do it for years. I was so nervous. I was nervous I was going to fail. I was nervous I was going to come back to my colleagues and say, oh my God, I failed. Like, what do I do now? I'm a horrible hairdresser. So all these things came into my mind. And one day I said, what do I have to lose? Like, I love color. That's something that I'm passionate about. I'm not the only one that, if I was to fail, I wouldn't be the only one. And there's always, what can I lose if I did fail? I would be going back to take it again.
Right.
I just said, I'm going to do it. I love color. I'm just going to take my career to the next level. And I did it, and I passed. And I have to say, just do it. Get over that fear and just do it, because it's such a rewarding feeling when you're done.
I love it. So the courage is the willingness to disobey the fear, no longer let the fear get in the way. It sounds like this happened to you, and you're saying, that's it. I'm going to do this. And it's almost like the decision's been made. I don't care how freaked out I am. I'm just going to do this. Yeah?
Absolutely.
All right. Now, the other question I want to ask is, how did you've got a cool story around how you work social media, Instagram, and getting your guests, 70% of your guests to follow you on IG. You got all kinds of some stuff going there. Give us some of your highlights on there. And then while you're talking, I'm going to bring them to your Instagram page.
So what I started to do was, I started my Instagram back in 2014, took pictures here and there, was really nervous about posting them. I wasn't sure if they were good enough. I wasn't sure if the lighting was correct. And just kind of posted here and there. So then I said to myself, I need to start taking more pictures, more before, more after, during, so that I can build that confidence in posting more photos. And then when I started taking all those photos and having more of the confidence, I would say to my guests, hey, do you have an Instagram? Yes. Well, these photos will be going on my Instagram. Is that okay? So then we would follow each other right then and there. Then I would post their work, and then they loved it. Kind of turned into
Right. Yeah, and so you were telling me that on any given day, picture taking has become part of your chairside manner. It's almost become the gift that your guest gets with a purchase, and your guests are almost addicted to it.
Absolutely. I'm always taking a photo of everyone that's in my chair. Whether I post it or not, it's in my phone. I use it as a gallery in my picture gallery, or whenever I post, I use that as well. But if a guest is not getting a photo taken, they're like, oh, aren't you going to take my photo today? So it's pretty cool that they are accustomed now to getting that service, where it's getting a photo taken.
Right, and the photography part of social media is a big thing. It intimidates people. When I'm scrolling your page now so people can see it, and I'm reading it saying people are finding this to be very inspiring. I want you to tell them how you got so good at taking photography, because many of them are going, she's a professional photographer. She took photography classes. Tell them how you got good.
To be honest with you, I didn't take any, professional photos. I don't have a special camera. I just made that dedication to take photos to each client on my iPhone. I take numerous of photos. I have numerous of them. Then I kind of studied the photos after I took them to say, okay, well, that lighting and that particular angle didn't work. Next time when I take a photo, let me move to another part of the salon, or let me change the angle. So it's pretty much just do it. Just take as many photos, and then you'll just become.
Yeah, you just got better at it, right? And do you use a particular light? Because I got people texting me saying, "What do you use?" You know, they're selling social media photography lamps now. What do you use?
I just use my phone, but actually we just received in the salon one of the lightings, so
Yeah.
use that for.
Yeah.
Cool or something like that. I don't know what the lighting is, but no, I was not using any particular lighting. I was just using my iPhone and just
Right. And then you told me, I want to make sure that they get you said to me you flipped over to a business page as a result of watching one of my episodes, and that you're watermarking your work now, you're framing it. What's your favorite app? Your favorite watermark and framing app?
I use a couple of different ones, but the ones that I normally use for the watermark is the Collagable.
Okay, good. And so I'll post that. Why don't you take a picture of that app and text it to me after the interview, and then I'll post it on my page.
Okay.
And then last but not least, I want you to talk a little bit about how you're using your Instagram. I mean, the page that I'm scrolling, and the hair is extraordinary. And then I know there's a lot of photography that you have now in your photo file, your photo gallery. How are you using that in your consultation work?
So typically what's pretty awesome is that now I'm finding the more I post on Instagram, my guests that follow me or their friends that come in to see me, they're actually showing me my Instagram page and saying, oh, I like this hair. Can we do this? Which is pretty awesome. Also, I'll say, well, they'll look at it and they're like, I like this, but I don't want it, too light. I don't want it too dark. So then I end up saying, okay, well, I have a photo that I haven't posted yet that I have on my gallery. Let me show you. So I take out my phone and then I'll show them a picture that I haven't put up yet.
Right. And what I love about what you're doing is the work that's coming in to see you. These are guests that are down for high-end color work and haircut work, so you can focus all your time on retail. I mean, your guests are already upsold on the service when they show up, right?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
All right, well, listen, we're running out of time. We just spent like 2 months with Evie in what, 7 minutes. So you did just a great job, and on behalf of all the people that are watching tonight, let's give it up for Miss Evie. Thank you for making Big Boom Boom, Evie. I'll talk to you later. Stay well, my friend.
Thank you. Bye-bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Wasn't that cool, huh? I mean, that was so freaking cool. I can't believe it. Now, I want to just take a minute and just in case you had attention deficit disorder, let me tell you what I think she said, just in case you missed it, and then we'll sign off. I heard her say, then this is a Gen X. This is 36, 37 years old, 70,000, 20 hours a week. Get color certified. Stop screwing around. To make Big Boom Boom, you got to get color certified, right, Kristen? And and that is the key. That's what's going to give you the confidence, the skill to customize your consultation, to jam up your retail and your rebooks. Start taking pictures as a part of your guest experience. I call it extraordinary guest experience on freaking steroids. Your guests are going to love it. I'm telling you, they're going to love it, and you're going to make a lot of money by doing that. And then the biggie is begin to start using your Instagram page and your photo album on your mobile and your digital inside of your consultation work. I mean, that's what's really, really key. Wonderful. Well, now, before I say goodbye, I'm going to do a Monday Facebook Live, number 46 on Monday, because I'm going to be leaving for a week-long retreat on Tuesday. I'm going to go up to Snowmass, Colorado. I'm going to get off the grid, no Wi-Fi, no cell. I'm going to hang out in a monastery and just rest my soul, get purified, so that when I show up dock locked and ready to rock at Symposium, I want to be in the freaking flow. So join me on Monday. I'm going to see if I'm going to do it Monday afternoon or early evening. I'll post a time, and I'm going to give you the biggest and newest OMG social media success, the biggest loose ends you need to tie down, and how to tie them down. I think you're going to find that interesting. So love that you came in tonight. Thank you, L'Oreal PPD, for sponsoring this. Thank you to Salon Centric. Thank you to State RDA. And thank you, Summit Salon Business Center. If you haven't been to Summit, go to Summit. Oh, you're welcome, Susan. It's always a wonderful to hang out with you guys. And so we will end the way we always end. And here it is, right here. God, I love you guys. And I love Facebook Live. And I love making big boom boom with you. And I love getting on the boat with you.